KeeN versus GameTime instead. We'll just do both. I was kind of going to pick one or the other and not do the other, but then I figured, like, god damn, if I was just one best of 3 away, then, you know what, fuck it. Like, if it's just one more best of 3, we may as well cast it. Then how sick is that? And, you know, a 3-day tournament, we're going to cast, like, 20 best of 3s. Like, that's sick. Like I'm saying, like, 20 best of 3s, that's, like, that's at least, like, 6-7 days of YouTube content. If we upload 3 times 3 videos a day. It's insane, I'm telling you. We're going to have way too much to put on YouTube soon. It's crazy. C-R-A-Z-Y, crazy. Quasi. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Aye, what's with all of these spammers? Matthew Oil, go away. Why do you have Twitch Prime if you're just gonna spam? Hey, if you're gonna like bot channels, at least throw your Twitch Prime at me. Thank you. That'd be great actually. They spam. They like Twitch Prime sub, then they post their spam link, and then they get banned. That'd be brilliant. I wouldn't mind taking a few dollars every time someone wants to get banned from the chat. Yeah. Alright guys, let's do this. To the bottom right hand side, our yellow Zerg player is GameTime as we kick it off on Catalyst. To the top left, our blue Terran player is KeeN. Yesterday, our Korean player, True, went out bottom of the group without winning a series. We'll see if KeeN can do a bit better. His last matchup here, and he's yet to win one. Kind of a tough group, this one. It really was. It's kind of nice how it worked out, though. It's actually really nice how it worked out. We're going to end up in a position where we get a good combination of matchups in the playoffs. I'll show that playoff bracket again once we're done casting through the replays. As we do just see the repair initially. Going to move across, obviously wants to go for a little bit of a dance. Was waiting for a moment or two. Obviously wanted to try and catch his opponent while kind of trying to sneak some lings in or so. We're going to be arriving. It's very fast lair, by the way, from GameTime. Actually does have ling speed with this faster lair. Now, we saw you thermal GameTime already, and the super fast lair was to go in towards a Hydralisk den very early in the game. So we'll see if that's going to be his plan here. Reaper drops back down to the low ground, and 2 more Zergans do come in and arrive, and they're going to kill that Reaper just like that. Easy peasy. Lemons are squeezy. Okay, that's maybe not quite the phrase. 2 Hellions come in, and that's going to be 1 dead drone. Some Lings going to jump up to the high ground and going to be chasing down that Hellion as well. Going to pick up a kill. So Hellion does drop here, and we're just going to be seeing these couple more Hellions just going back up toward the upper left-hand side. Barracks being thrown down, a couple of barracks being thrown down actually. So you can see the factory building a reactor too. Such an interesting setup, I guess, overall. KeeN just going to go into a fairly fast stim. There's Viking, moves the factory away, the starport away from a tech lab. And I guess factory onto tech lab for tanks and barracks onto the reactor for 2 racks, 1 tech lab racks. Reactor, starport, and the tech lab factory. Although upon seeing the Spire, maybe KeeN changes things up, and that is a perfect scout with the Spire. Scans right on top of the natural, and boom, just like that he sees it. Well, that's one way to figure out what's going on. Who is GameTime? GameTime's an American Zerg player. He's, I don't know, actually had a pretty good year this year. In fact, maybe not like a huge year. He didn't win championships, but he wins a lot of online events. He plays in a lot of online cups and stuff like that. If you guys go to his results page on Wikipedia quickly, I would tell you more about him, but my results page is not loading. There we go. There it is. Top 32, round of 32, so placed in the money in WCS Austin. Made Challenger twice in for WCS Jonkoping and WCS Valencia, and he placed just outside of top 32. He was on the decider match to advance on through for WCS Montreal. So he had a pretty good year. He had a lot of wins. He had some good progress in WCS, and you know he's one to watch out for. One to watch out for breaking into WCS events and top 32s, maybe round of 16 this year. Yeah, he won against Uthermal in WCS. Was it? I can't remember if it was Austin or Montreal. I think it might have been Austin when he advanced, or it was Montreal and then Uthermal beat him in the rematch. It might have been Montreal and then Uthermal beat him in the rematch, I think, possibly. I can't quite remember, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Missile turret in the wall is a bit strange, but it's actually honestly not a bad idea against this fastest set of Mutalisks. You know, because now if the mutas wanted to come in and, you know, one of the things that oftentimes kind of muta players can do on this super fast mutalist play is if you target down a depot and then flood with Zerglings, you can actually get a lot of damage done, because if a depot goes down, suddenly Lings are in, you invested a lot of money into defending Mutalists, you don't necessarily have enough to fight Mutal Ling. It's actually a pretty deadly combo combined in the early stages. Although that said, it's actually a very strong position here for KeeN, because he opened with a lot of barracks, so his Marine count's pretty darn high. Actually loads up 2 medevacs to go down the left side. A lot of Lings in game time are actually just sitting back, so he's not looking to be too aggressive, although that said, he's also still only on 44 drones, and still waiting to see what his next move is. Comes back in, we are going to see this refinery is actually going to get killed off here. That's nicely done, a couple Marines going down, maybe a Widowmine or 2 as well. I mean, this is what the mutas are good at, picking up a few units, and then making the follow-up attack even more deadly, perhaps, at some stage. Although we're not seeing that just yet here. So we're going to be seeing the mutas just getting poked back nice and quickly. Well, these Marines are across here, and we'll see what they can do with the stim pack. Stim's in right away. Plus one attack against these Lings is actually going to be pretty deadly, especially if he gets into this little bit of a choke point here. And look at these Marines just slaughtering those Zerglings. Ling after Ling going down, and now the Marines go stim again and keep stepping backwards. And we're seeing a lot of those Zerglings continuing to drop. Eventually this will be a cleanup here of Mutalists. But again, a lot of Marines, a lot of kills on those Zerglings. I think a good trade for KeeN overall. Resource loss is actually pretty even. Will be down for him after losing the medevacs. Yeah, maybe that wasn't as good as I thought it was. I mean, I guess Lings are somewhat expendable, right? But didn't really expect it to kind of look like that. By the way, as an update for you guys, it was WCS Austin where GameTime took a series off of Youth Thermal. I remember it now. Just checked it. Widowmine's in the main base. Keeping game time kind of pinned back here as KeeN. Once again, though, if the Mutalists out, should be able to come in and like pick off these medevacs, which is a huge deal. You know, if you keep killing these medevacs, it really kind of delays the Terran player's effectiveness for the rest of the game. I mean, it really slows down what else they can build. Lings here initially going to get turned away. No upgrades on these, and honestly, with no upgrades still, and after lost a few drones in the main base, he might just have to commit into a fight. So here we go. Oh, that's going to be a big connection in the sky. Actually, not as bad as I thought. The missile turret's going to end up helping here as the Mutas and Lings are still committing in. 2 more Widowmines burrowing. Takes down the missile turret. He'll go towards the 3rd base, I guess. A couple of Widowmines there as he still does have already opened the wall. Missile turrets again and again just going to be a big part of pushing this back. Again, +1 Marines are shredding only Ling Muta. No Banes to have to deal with. It's a huge deal. Game time still has some potential here. He's going to pick away at these couple of depots. He's still got more Lings streaming across the map. Using his gas to reinforce with Muta counts as well. Gets into the main and start picking off reinforcements here, which is a big deal too. Suddenly KeeN cannot get his units out and gather them up as he would like to. Targeting down a reactor. The thing is, KeeN does now have +1 armor as well, so he's even better at fighting against those Lings. Comes in, starts to fight against the Vikings, the Mutas. He's going to lose 1 or 2 to the missile turret. He's actually fighting the missile turret. He will get rid of it, but at a huge cost. Lings still trying to stream in. I mean, some Lings to the 3rd base would have taken down every single worker there because there wasn't anything to defend that position. Would have only needed like 5 or 6, and he could have picked off that entire mineral line already. He stands now. He's going to go in once again, but this time I think it's going to be too many Marines with 2 good upgrades. A big thing is he still actually somehow has a lot of medevacs, despite how many he lost in this game. He has so many still up, and so he just has so much healing, and so the Marines can just sit there and fight. It's kind of rough to kind of say all the time. I'm just trying to think a little bit about it, like what went wrong. I guess he lost a lot of drones in the main base. With a few more drones in the main alive, maybe he could have done better. It was kind of definitely a build order advantage as well for KeeN. I mean, going into that faster free racks. No super fast free CC, for example. He didn't build tanks right away. Everything kind of went perfectly basically for KeeN in terms of what he built. And he had a lot of Marines early, a much faster stim than you might expect. And all of that helps him a lot against, you know, Mutas than a lot of other Terran builds. Such as like a bit of a heavier Hellion opening or something along those lines. So it's a little bit rough in terms of build orders. But let's see if he can find a bit of a better build order advantage in game 2. It's game time. To the top left, our yellow Zerg player. To the bottom right hand side, our blue Terran. Give it up for KeeN. Coming up to 6 hours on the stream today. Always good to get a nice long stream in. We actually had some real long streams lately. Last week we did an 11-hour stream when we cast in the WardiTV Christmas Invitational playoffs as well as the OSC Masters Cup playoffs. That was a lot of fun. Actually had a great time with that. A lot of great games. Some fun games today, I have to say. Man, some of the Mana's TVPs or PVTs are really fucking fantastic. All these games will be going up on our YouTube channel, by the way. We upload there 2 to 3 times a day, youtube.com/WardiTV. Definitely worth checking out. No 24-hour stream? No, I'm not crazy enough. It's funny because I'm actually the kind of guy that probably can do a 24-hour stream without much issue. I already stream like, not all the time, but, you know, if I need to, I stream 16, 18 hours. I don't think 24 hours would be so bad, but, I've just never really wanted to do it. Like, nothing's really been like, oh, you know what would be really fun? Just sitting in front of the PC and doing 24 hours of streaming. I don't know. Maybe we should someday. My issue is, obviously a lot of people watch me for casting, right? A lot of people watch me for casting. A lot of people watch me because I do kind of cast games and there's tournaments on. They watch for the players. So the issue is, like, if I do a 24-hour stream, what the hell do I do for 24 hours? Like, I cannot cast for 24 hours, right? Very rarely do I get enough events in a row to do, like, a 16-hour stream, and when we do it. But, like, 24 hours. That is kind of crazy. You can watch all the games on YouTube as well as Twitch. So the YouTube uploads will be a little bit delayed, but they will eventually go up on YouTube if you'd rather watch them at some point. If you want to watch them on Twitch, then they are already on Twitch in the VOD section. Immediately after this stream. If you missed anything from today, yesterday, or whenever else, we don't put them behind a sub wall or anything. The only thing with the YouTube is that I don't like uploading, like, I don't like uploading, like, if I cast like 10 games today, I don't tomorrow want to upload all 10 games and then don't upload for a day or two. So I generally try to upload like 2 to 3 videos a day on YouTube, and right now we upload 3 a day because it's busy. But I don't want to, like, upload all of them in one day or so. So that's why it takes a little while, just because we have other events that are still uploading. When we get around to this one, it'll be in about a week or so. And I'll start uploading. You can catch them all on YouTube as well. Add Cooking with Wardy as an IRL stream for the 24 hours. You see, the issue is, like, as well, is because I cast and stream from a studio, to do a 24-hour stream, I'm literally in one room for the entire thing. Like, I can't just go to the kitchen. Like, I don't have a kitchen here. I have, like, a little microwave. Like, there's not much I can do apart from just stream games. It's not like I can just do something, like, fun, you know? So, yeah. You have it staggered out, but they eventually... yeah, exactly. By the way, big Roach attack coming in from GameTime. Roach roaring up, and he's going to go aggressive on this one. As KeeN, bunker on the way already. He's making units. Looking pretty good for him. He saw... I guess just the roaches already, so he's preparing, and looks as though he's getting good. But yeah, I just stagger them out just because, well, just because it makes for better YouTube uploads, right? Like, I think it's much better to upload 3 a day than 10 one day, and then nothing for a couple of days, then another 15 or something, you know? If we do get too far behind, then I do upload a load at once, but I generally try to do 2 or 3. Anyways, bunkers are coming up en masse, and KeeN is looking to get ready to defend. He actually is going to get a Hellion caught up here. But man, he definitely knows about this as roaches are coming across. Ravagers are morphing in, and GameTime is going for a quick victory here in game number 2. Can he make it work? Another Ravager still moving through the center with a whole chunk of these. Oh, I like this. Hellion trying to get some damage in, and obviously just pulls back towards the bunkers as well. Scan goes down, so he does see an unsaturated third. Just confirmation for KeeN as to what this is looking like. He's got a tank in the back as well. Second tank about to pop as well, which is huge, by the way. What do you even throw us about? The tank, the bunkers? Well, which bunker? Because there's so many of them. Oh my god, with 4 bunkers up, this is just a massacre. And GameTime loses absolutely everything. He just types out GG. KeeN takes it 2-0. And he is going to be going on through into